My friends, if you stand in line at the grocery store these days, you might think that Americans have decided that marriage is just one big joke. You got magazines showing unmarried celebrities collecting third world orphans like they're refrigerator magnets. You got 90-year-old billionaires marrying 22-year-old underwear models. You got men marrying men and women marrying women. But step away from the so-called mainstream media and you'll see a different story out here in the real America. Is your parents' marriage a joke to you? Is your daughter's? Let me tell you something. There is nothing funny about my marriage to Sarah. It is the bedrock of my life and a blessing. And now there is a storm gathering that could be the fatal blow to the traditional family, perhaps even the human race. And that's the sanctioned marriage of humans and vampires. So what does God think of the idea of intermarriage between the living and the dead? Well, let's take a look at the sacred vow itself. After all, that promises what marriage is all about. I certainly remember my wedding day when I stood before a man of God, and in words that have been repeated since time immemorial, I promised to stick with Sarah for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. Until death do us part. An interesting choice of words. Not forever, until death. Clearly, it was never God's will that humans marry after death. For what would such a marriage be? Decades of childless living? Never sharing a breakfast table or a sunrise? A parasitic relationship where one member feeds on the other, as his or her human spouse wends through the normal stages of life while remaining as untouched by age as a stuffed owl in a museum. I don't know what to call that, but I know it's not marriage. It's an abomination.